I'm Know Nothing Attorney. I know nothing, so you can too. Because it's only in embracing that we know nothing that we can actually learn anything. And that's what I'm here to do every time I'm live. Hope to learn from you, and I hope that you can learn along with me. Tonight we're watching the atrocity that is the State of the Union. I'm sure it's just going to be awful and full of bullshit. But we're going to watch it just in case. Because who knows what it's going to be. Could be anything. So we're going to go ahead and get it up. And after the State of Union, or I guess while we're still setting up for it, we can cover some of the other stuff that's been going on today. Like the NPR findings of the Epstein files with Trump. Like the limited strikes on Iran, quote unquote. I love NPR too. They are heroes. Yeah. Not like the NPR of our parents' day, is it? All right, we're going to watch the AP feed. All right, Maddie, remind me what you sent earlier. What do we got? Where threads? Oh, naming names. And I can't pause it, can I? Okay, we're going to pull that out. Oh yeah, Massey. Oh yeah, Massey. Oh yeah. Okay. I already watched it earlier, but let's see what Massey has to say on the feed. Love the threads comment post. I'm not sure about the green jacket. Yeah, like that's the important thing. So glad we have commentary on Massey's clothing of choice. It's like Obama in the tan suit. It's like all we have to shut this guy down on is his attire.
I've not seen any arrests from the revelations in the Epstein files. Over 3 million documents describing horrible things, describing unspeakable things. So much of it redacted.
Oh, okay.
Over 2 dozen people have resigned, CEOs, members of government worldwide. But I haven't seen any arrests or investigations here in the United States from this department.
That sure is suspicious, isn't it?
Prince Andrew
Sure is weird that we haven't done any arrests on the Epstein files. Oh, right. My bad. Thank you.
With Jeffrey Epstein has been arrested. Peter Mandelson, who previously served as UK's ambassador to the United States, resigned in disgrace from United Kingdom's House of Lords and the Labour Party. And he's been arrested. Former Prime Minister of Norway, Torbjorn Jagland, has been charged. But we don't see any charges, arrests, or investigations in the United States. What do we see? We see our FBI director celebrating in the locker room at the Olympics overseas. It's fine to be proud of this country.
Are you sure you want to still call yourself a Republican,
But we should be proud of this country because we have a system of justice that works. And yet we do not. Who are the men that should be investigated?
Sure seems weird that conservatism tends to so readily line up with pedophiles.
You don't even have to see past the redactions to see that this man needs to be investigated. Jess Staley, accused of terrible things. It's right there in the files. Why is he not being investigated? And Leslie Wexner, why did the FBI list him as a co-conspirator in their own documents in a child sex trafficking case, and then tell him, according to him, that they had no
Stop asking questions,
for him.
Massey. Honestly, stop asking
Why is
questions
that?
and just fucking say it.
Well, the Epstein Files Transparency Act requires the DOJ and
Just
the
say
FBI
it,
to
my guy.
disclose to us
It's time to stop.
their internal memos and emails about how they
You can
made
say
those
what you want on
decisions, whether to
Congress floor.
prosecute
Just
or not
fucking say it.
prosecute. Yet they have not delivered those memos. And we still don't have the memos and documents and
We need a
emails
Republican
from
in Congress
2008
telling
to
the world
explain why Jeffrey
that the Trump
Epstein
administration
was given such a
is
light
an
sentence
administration
in
of
what would have
pedophiles
been
and
an
pedophile
open and
protectors.
shut
He
case
needs to say it.
of child sex trafficking, which allowed him to go back
Yeah, the
and
Wexner thing was
recommit
really
these terrible
is
crimes,
gross.
create hundreds of more
And
victims,
he laughed like a fucking lunatic.
and ensnare so many other people in his conspiracy. Where are those documents that describe those decisions? We need justice. We want the Department of Justice to get to work, and that's what they need to do now.
The chair recognizes the gentleman from Kentucky, Mr.
All right,
Massey, for
all right,
5 minutes.
all right. I gotta stop
Thank
it
you,
one
Madam
second.
Speaker. Congress created the Department of Justice. Congress funds the Department of Justice, and Congress is...
Thank you for sharing that, Maddie. Much appreciated. Oh, what timing? Hey, Sam. Thanks for rating. What's going on, everybody?
The President of the United States.
Ivan Neo, hi. Welcome in. For those of you that are unfamiliar, I'm Know Nothing Attorney. This is a political stream. We debate, we cover the news, and more than anything, we push for a constitutional convention because it's really the only way left for us to solve all our problems. Welcome in. What were you doing tonight, Sam? Limpest applause ever. I'm not making you do anything, Maddie. You're a sucker for punishment. But just imagine he, like, lived for the idea that he just, like, completely breaks down mentally during the State of the Union. Live for that possibility. Oh God, Sam, why? You masochist, why? And I realized you call yourself a masochist. That was just my pure response. Is he already lost? If there were ever a State of the Union for someone to just completely break down mentally during it, it's this one. This is the one. What's up, Frank? Life has been kicking you in the balls, so why not enjoy being kicked in the balls? I mean, yeah, I guess I do. I've got Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I guess that's my self-punishment game. He does not look good. He's... Frank over here, like, he's the Pope. I mean, imagine he could shit himself during the State of the Union. That's possible. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. He's got to be on something to get through this. What is with the audio quality there? I'm trying to find the picture that was circulating recently with, like, the horrific image of Trump's dad and Trump's mom next to each other, and just how inhuman they both look, because he's looking at... Ooh. He actively looks like he's turning off and turning on again. No, yeah, no shit. Ooh, okay, is that a picture thing? God, the audio is weird. Where do I go? Lectern's over there, Donald. Watch him just never go up to it. Does it normally last this long? Guys.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Oh my God. We're being run
Well,
by
thank you very much,
the
everybody.
uneducated.
It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
I don't remember what your name is. The Dow is over $50,000. I can turn it up farther.
Second Lady of the United States.
You keep me updated on how it sounds. It is kind of just quiet on the website.
Members of Congress and my fellow Americans. Our nation
not
is
a good
back.
start. Not a
Bigger,
good start.
better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Americans. My fellow Americans. Come on, Donnie, don't let me down. Don't let me
Less than
down.
5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence.
What
This
an
July 4th,
embarrassment.
we will mark
What an embarrassment.
2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph,
I can't believe
progress
that
and
it's under
freedom
this administration.
in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
Couldn't say exceptional. Watch them like applaud him out after that. Oh God, fucking Rafael
When I
Cruz
last
back
spoke in
there.
this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a
Nope.
wide open
Incorrect.
border, horrendous
Incorrect.
recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
Yeah, our inflation is worse than it was. Incredible.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back.
I'm
Today our
checking that
border
out
is
to make sure
secure.
that I've got that correct. In September 2024, we got down to 2.4%. It jumped back up. 2.4 is where we're at right now, so it's actually not that
Today
bad.
our border is secure. Our spirit is
single-handedly
restored.
drop crime rates.
Inflation is
No
plummeting.
shit. Like you could actually
Incomes
do something.
are rising fast.
But it's not like, I mean,
the
American crime rates were at an
economy
all-time
is
low.
roaring like never before, and our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked, and America is respected again, perhaps
Our enemies
like
are scared.
never before.
Our allies are scared. The Americans are scared. Everyone's scared.
After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far.
Everyone's terrified. Everyone's terrified. This is how we win. Oh, whoops.
In the past
Not me
9
do that.
months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
Admitted. People are leaving.
But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country.
Furnace operator. Oh boy, what a name to start with. I mean, who knows about the crime rates? FBI hasn't posted full crime stats since 2016, and many states legalized a ton of different crime, like
The flow
masterpiece
of
if
deadly
you steal under
fentanyl across
$1,000,
our
they
border
won't
is
even bother
down
with
by a
cops.
record 56%
Okay.
in 1 year.
Willing to bet that that's not even an accurate portrayal of the law there. Oh, what about his $5 million immigrants? Oh, yeah.
And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history.
Legalized
this is the
crime,
biggest decline.
furnace
Think
operator?
of it, in recorded
Legalized
history,
crime?
the lowest number
What is that? That
in
doesn't make
over
any sense.
125 years. Year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred. Before he was
The
born,
guy who got
substantially before
allegedly
he was
arrested
born.
in
That's
KKK
a long time
robes?
ago.
That Fred Trump?
He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
Hey, Furnace, instead of me looking
Gasoline,
it up,
which
how about you
reached a
provide a
peak
source
of
for
over
your claim?
$6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85
I think he's probably talking about Proposition
a gallon
47,
for
which
gasoline.
reduce theft from a felony to a misdemeanor if it's under $950.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the
Please buy
annual
houses.
cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year. And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the
No,
same
Maddie,
time
Maddie, you don't
protecting
know
the
what you're
values
talking
of
about. It's
those
not like you've
people
been
who
in
already own a
forensics.
house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year.
Oh, boy.
Boosting pensions, 401ks,
The ever-climbing
and retirement
stock market
accounts for the
broke
millions
records?
and
Incredible.
millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
Has gone down. This motherfucker right here, this piece of shit, this huge, massive piece of shit.
Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for
no
1 year. What a difference a president makes.
So
a short time ago, we were a dead country.
The State of the Union?
Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. The hottest.
This is just for him to say things and have a bunch of sycophants applaud him. I guess. I guess that's what it is. It's not what the State of the Union used to be, I don't think. What's up, Jamie Joint John?
New businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built. We have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Don't forget that I committed an unauthorized act of war. Hell yeah, Maddie.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Didn't the Biden administration permit more oil drilling leases than the Trump administration so far? Yeah, all right. So they just get together and tell
Americans are working today than at any time
in
the history of our country. Think about that.
We're watching just in case he does something really fucked up or does something delightfully fucked up.
100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
He's had some bad slurring so far, but nothing to write home about.
We ended DEI in America.
Yay! We perpetuated racism in America. Yay! Look at all those white people clapping for that. Yay!
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year we have lifted 2.4 million Americans a
No,
record
I think you're seeing a bunch of
of
Democrats sitting down. I know a bunch of Democrats chose not to go.
And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Strong. Yeah, right? I mean, it might as well be a funeral. On this, the 250th anniversary of our union, liberty is dying.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Y'all are gold medalists. Have some class. Oh my God. Ugh. Didn't the women's team turn them down? Some women's team? Was it hockey? Yeah. Yeah, let's not forget about this. No, let's do a different window.
Go ahead.
Maddie, I love how fast you shut that guy up. Way to go. Shut him up real hard. Oh, there it is. There we go. Hey, get out of here.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
Excuse me? U.S. women's hockey team declines Trump's invitation to the State of the Union. Did they agree to go to the White House? Nobody's gonna at me over it. Get him, Maddie. U.S. women's Olympic hockey team said it is declining President Donald Trump's invitation to attend his State of the Union address a day after the president jokingly told the U.S. women's hockey team that he would be impeached if he didn't also invite the women's team.
A second very big
We're sincerely grateful for the
congratulations
invitation
to
extended
Team
to our
USA.
gold medal-winning U.S.
I have
women's
to
hockey
say
team
that,
and
and I
deeply
told
appreciate
them
the
this, and we
recognition
took a
of their
vote
extraordinary achievement.
of the team. I
due
said,
to the
anybody
timing of
votes no,
previously
I'm not
scheduled
doing
academic
it.
and professional
So they
commitments
stood
following the
there, they weren't
games.
about to say no, because I've never seen a
We have academic
goaltender
commitments. I'm
play as well
sorry,
as
y'all.
goalie Connor Hellebuck.
The White House did not immediately respond for a request for comment. Oh boy. Yeah. You gotta wash my hair. She said she had to wash her hair.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off, do you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just
Why?
want to tell you that
Why?
the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given, and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12.
Oh my
It's
God.
called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I hope you're embarrassed, Connor.
Great athletes.
I'm sorry,
have gotten
men's
that
team, but
very
this is,
great, the
it
best.
is a betrayal
And I
to the
thought he
union
deserved it.
to
And I
appear
did
in
take
this
a
way
vote, every single
in
one
these
of them. I
circumstances.
said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer
don't know if you
version
know where we
right
are.
in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
Oh my God, Democrats. Oh my God. Just got home, seated for this shit show, King.
And
Oh,
Los
thank
Angeles
you.
is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country.
Yeah, we just have to, patrol it with federal
And
troops,
this
harass
year,
people sitting on their own porches.
and I must say, I got them both. I got them in my first term, and I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place.
Of course it
And
was
now
fine,
I
Maddie.
got
Of course
them
it was
because
fine.
I got the Olympics.
Crime
I
in
got
America
the
was at record lows.
2026 FIFA World
you
Cup.
walk to some LA
and I
events, we
wanted
get
to
scared to
claim
go.
the
Not gonna lie,
250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But
it
we're
isn't a
getting the
crime
World
to
Cup, so
be
we have the
uncomfortable walking
World
out in
Cup
public
and
in
the
cities,
Olympics
like-
coming, and that is exciting news.
Weren't in the southeast side? What do you mean? What did I miss?
So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur.
Okay.
He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July
I think
4th,
we often overlook how
2026.
sad it is that he has to
100th
lean on the
birthday.
podium. Yeah, no shit. I imagine that these days when Trump speaks publicly, he's terrified that he's going to fuck up real bad in front of everybody.
So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters
You don't
tore
think he has
through
it
a
now?
girls' summer camp
Well, we acknowledge
in
Epstein.
Central Texas.
No.
One of the worst things I've ever seen.
Epstein
I
will
was
not
there.
be mentioned.
Rising
Epstein will not
26
be
feet
mentioned
in the
at all.
matter of minutes, tragically
We're just
claiming
going to
many, many
ignore
lives.
the
You
most
all
major
remember
news
that
in
one?
America.
As the waters threatened to sweep her
In the
away,
world.
11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's
We were
first
going to
ever
war with
rescue
Iran
mission. A young
because
guy,
the Epstein news
very
is
brave,
more significant.
Very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164
His left or
others to
stage left?
safety.
I hate that no matter what side you are on of this room, you're really, your job sucks. Either you're standing up and down every time, or you're having to play politics with the act of standing. What a
People
shitty job.
watched
Either
Scott
way.
from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate.
Was it the last? It had to be the last State of the Union where there was applause for that kid with cancer as he was cutting funding for cancer research.
And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm
All
pleased to
Republicans were
inform you that I
applauding,
am now awarding you
the respect for this
Legion
child
of Merit
with cancer.
for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism.
That's what
Thank
I'm
you.
hoping for, Jamie Joint Jones. I'm waiting for the moment where he just like shits himself in front of the entire world. It's going to happen at some point. I'm just here for that.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much. From 1776 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation.
What suckers?
But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year.
The self-bomber that released
Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
Coast Guard suspends search for crew member missing. Oh my God.
All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax cuts.
Sigh.
They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great city.
Missing Coast Guard cutter, Weish, crew member, pending the development of new information. The missing crew member is Seaman Brian K. Lee, 23, from Rancho Cordova, who was reported unaccounted for Tuesday morning.
And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America.
Am I wrong?
Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night, as her husband works overtime, operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half.
Your average American is doing so well,
We're fighting for you,
Your average American is doing so well. Who is this? What did I miss?
Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name it. I did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the 3rd row.
It's calling off same day we were diverted from coming
tax-free
home to
investment accounts for every
Maui.
American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $250 million to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children. They're great people.
Let's not forget how much Trump loves children, everyone.
You know, I asked Michael Dell, how do you make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm in school, and I made computers, and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling, and pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops.
That's brutal.
So I congratulate him on that, but I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
I don't understand why every Democrat isn't taking their turn, standing up between each thing and saying, release the Epstein files.
Additional contribution,
or something worse, better planned than that.
These young people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to TrumpAccounts.gov, TrumpAccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what was going to, what it was going to take. So proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning
know why that's not being said
economic
every day
turnaround,
on the
the
Congress
biggest
floor.
in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that.
Are they paying us
Everybody
tariffs?
knows
Is that what you're
Even
saying?
the Democrats know it.
Other
They just
countries
don't
are
wanna
paying
say
us
it.
tariffs?
And yet these countries are now happy.
Is that how that works?
And so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong.
I think this is an AI projection of the
really
president, or
wrong.
either this
And
is
then
his
just 4
sundowning
days
time,
ago,
so
an
he's doing
unfortunate
okay.
ruling from the United
Isn't his
States Supreme
sundowning time?
Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal
Did he just
that
mention
they already made, right, Scott?
Did he just mention the
Knowing
Supreme
that
Court
the
ruling?
legal
Did
power
I miss
that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate
Stand and applaud.
involvement.
Stand and applaud,
So
Democrats.
despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country-saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace-protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without.
Yeah,
Will
all those
remain in
wars he
place
ended.
under fully approved and tested
All those
alternative
zero
legal
wars.
statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex.
Little pancakes. I
but
don't
they're
know. I guess we
actually
need to get
probably
Mexicans
better,
instead of searching
leading
for
to a
kid fresh out of
solution
boot camp.
that will be even
With
stronger
C-130s?
than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time-tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs
Congress isn't
paid
needed
for
to
by
pass
foreign
laws.
countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Right?
Let's end the income tax. Right. This is why the
Moving
legislature
forward,
should be listed
factories,
first.
jobs, investment.
I don't know what it's done, Maddie. I don't know what it's done.
Pouring into the United States of America, because we finally have a president.
Maybe
who
with a
puts
preamble,
America
like we
first,
said.
put
Maybe
America
with a
first.
preamble, it will
I
matter.
love America.
Can't Interpol or whoever fuck just walk on stage and handcuff him? I mean, we set a great precedent with Venezuela. Somebody could just come in, take him away from us, right?
For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite.
What right do we have
From
to say
trade
anything
to
about it at this
healthcare, from
point?
energy to immigration. Everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions
Neither of
from
which
prisons,
happened.
from mental institutions. They were murderers,
Doesn't know what asylum
11,888
means.
murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time.
My
Now
personal
the same
hero, the
people
late
in
great
this
Hannibal
chamber who
Lecter.
voted for those disasters suddenly used the word affordability, a word they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that
Citation
problem.
needed.
You caused that problem.
He looks lost.
They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are
hi,
plummeting
baby.
downward.
Chat saying hi. Yeah,
The price of
you're
eggs
welcome. I agree, Jimmy.
is down 60%, Madam Secretary. Thank you.
Nobody
The
wants
cost
to
of
be in
chicken,
the
butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent
No.
is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time of.
Would we even be
ago.
surprised if he had ICE agents
Nobody
walk
can
in and
believe
arrest
when
the
they see
Democrats?
kind
But
of
I would not
numbers,
be surprised
especially energy,
at
when
all.
they see energy going down to
He
numbers
has
like that,
literally
they cannot
taken that
believe it.
power
It's like
There is
another
nothing to
big
check him.
tax cut.
because the Supreme Court
I'm also
said that like,
confronting
he cannot
one of
be
the biggest
questioned
rip-offs of
as
our
far as
times,
what his actions
the
are
crushing
in
cost
terms of whether or not they are
healthcare
criminal actions. So what is to stop him
by
from
you.
doing that?
Since the passage of the
You would have to
Unaffordable
impeach him,
Care Act,
and the
sometimes
Republicans
referred to
aren't
as
going to do that.
Obamacare, big insurance companies
Or you have to
gotten
remove him with the
rich.
25th
It was meant
Amendment.
for the insurance
His
companies,
cabinet's
not
not
for
going
the
to do
people.
that. He
With
could
our
just
government
have
giving
ICE come in
them
and arrest all the
hundreds and
Democrats.
hundreds of billions of dollars a year.
My rent
as
is
their
still
stock
$2,000 a
prices
month,
soared
asshole.
1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%.
I'm sorry,
nothing
what's
else.
1,700%?
That's why I introduced the great health care plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
He wants to give Americans a fixed amount of money to spend on healthcare every year?
In addition,
What?
my plan requires maximum
Turn me
price
up and Trump down?
transparency.
Okay.
That's a big
Maddie
deal.
said she was having a hard time hearing Trump.
Sounds so simple, so
I'll
big.
just turn Trump down. I'd never change my...
And I did that in my first
term.
term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Of course, we're going to go way up, and that's what happened, and now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before.
I'm still trying to understand his healthcare plan. I remember reading about it when it first came out, but I've lost... There's been way too much news since.
Other
He's trying to give
presidents
Americans a
tried to
fixed
do it,
amount every
but they
year
never
for
could.
health
They
care.
tried.
So what happens
Most
to the
didn't
cancer
try,
patients?
actually.
What do they
tried.
do?
They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close.
Hard to hear
They
Austin
were
over
all
the
talk
Orange Man. Okay,
and no
turn
action.
him down a little bit
but
more.
I got it done under my just enacted.
I'm glad you want to hear me so much,
most
little pancakes.
favored nation agreements. Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation
I was good
anywhere in the
before.
world for
What? Okay, now I'm
prescription
lost.
drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs.
Okay, this is good.
Anywhere, the lowest price.
Go up on Trump like 2. Okay, and I'm perfect. Oh,
So
you're
in my
perfect, little pound cakes.
First year of the second term, should be my third term, but
Oh, no,
strange things
you.
happen. I took prescription drugs, a very
He
big
took
part of
prescription
healthcare,
drugs.
from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The
You
result
took
is
prescription
price
drug prices to the
differences of
lowest in the
300,
world. Really? Is that what
400,
America's known for?
600%
What?
and more.
What?
All available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way.
Everyone is just spontaneously naming things after Trump. That's what's happening. God.
Here tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big, Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility, and they turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase, but a few weeks ago, she logged onto the Trump RX website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500, a reduction of much more,
Wait,
actually,
what?
than
What is this?
$3,500.
What is this? Go away.
Catherine, we are all
Reality
praying for
check.
you, and you're going
New
to
report
be
confirms
a great
Trump RX
mom.
is not lowering prescription drug prices. Oh, what a surprise. Weird how scams work. I really thought he was going to tell the truth this time. Really thought he was going to tell the truth. Like, after 300 lies, he would have been stupid to think that I would have, like, not picked out a lie. I thought he was going to tell...
I'm calling on
Man,
Congress to codify my most favorite
I'm gonna
nation
sample that.
program
I
into
took
law.
prescription
Now, the one
drugs.
thing, I'm not sure it matters because
I took
it's gonna be
prescription
very hard
drugs.
for somebody that comes along after me.
My
to
girlfriend
say,
gets mad and says I'm
"Let's
cheating on her
raise
when I'm
drug
in
prices
typing
by
in chat. So
700 or
yeah, I guess you're a
800%.
wanted man.
But John
I'm in
and
trouble.
Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway.
Listen,
They may do
if your
it.
girlfriend has
Codify
issues
it
with
anyway.
me
Thank
saying
you.
that you're perfect,
Many Americans are also concerned
that's on her.
energy demand from AI data
They should be
centers
agreeing.
could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is?
Report from
We're
ENC
telling the
Democrats
major
finds
tech
Trump RX
companies that
offers
they have
pre-existing
the
discount
obligation to
coupons.
provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory, so that no one's prices will
what?
go up. And in many cases,
It what?
prices of electricity will go down.
It offers
for the community and
pre-existing
very
discount
substantially
coupons.
down. This is a unique strategy.
Fails
never
to
used
disclose
in this
cheap or
country
generic
before.
alternatives.
We have an old grid that could never handle
And in
the
some
kind of
cases, charges consumers
numbers, the
higher
amount of
prices.
electricity
Wow,
that's
it's just
needed.
scams
So
on
I'm telling
scams on
them they
scams.
can
It's
build their
scams all
own
the way
plants.
down.
They're going to produce their own electricity.
Incredible.
It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you. And
I
could be
thought he
very
was going to tell the
substantial
truth.
for all of you
Austin,
cities and
babe.
towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream that has been under attack is homeownership.
I hate to tell you, little pound cakes, but you,
With us
you keep
tonight
calling me
is
babe. You're the one who's
Rachel
going to be in
Wiggins,
trouble
a mom
nowadays.
of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection.
All right, I'll
paid
put
all
this away.
cash,
Like,
and
this
turned
is
those houses into
this is
rentals,
an
stealing away
embarrassing
her
article here.
American dream. She was
Damn.
devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying
Scammers
up
gonna scam,
into
baby.
thousands single-family homes.
You're always in trouble. She's Latina. I've got Latina friends.
And now
I understand what you
I'm
mean.
asking Congress to make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Racel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect
What?
Social Security, Medicare.
Democrats hate Medicare and Social Security. They hate it. We all know this to be true. The Democrats hate Medicare and Social Security. They're the ones that want to cut it, not us.
401k
That's
balance
ridiculous.
is up
Where did
by
you
at
hear
least
that?
$30,000. It's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of
What's really
working
sad,
Americans
guys, is
still
that
do not
people are
have
going to
access
hear
a
him
retirement
say
plan
that
with
Trump
matching
RX is providing
contributions from
Americans the
an
lowest
employer.
prescription drug
To
costs
remedy
in
this
the
gross
prices in the world.
disparity, I'm
And
announcing
there are going to be
that
so
next
many
year my
Americans that just
administration
go,
will give these often
yeah,
forgotten
Trump
American
RX
workers,
is
great
providing the
people,
lowest
people who
prescription
built
drug
our
costs in the
country,
world.
access
Just
to
because
the
he said
same
it.
type of retirement
Just
plan
because he said it.
offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each
That's
year.
how fact-checking works on the right.
As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market.
Nationalize
Let's
the
also
VA,
ensure
goddammit.
that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
I don't understand why the Democrats just don't show up. They should all just not show up, because if you...
They stood up
he's,
for that. I can't believe
Yeah, exactly. He's going to do that, where he says
can't
one
believe
thing
it.
that is reasonable, and the Democrats stand up
Did
and
Nancy
applaud for it.
Pelosi
And
stand
oh,
up
look,
and
the Democrats are applauding for Donald Trump's speech. Just
it.
don't show up.
Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
So, little
I
pound
wasn't
cakes, when you
sure if
say
anybody even
nationalize the
understood
VA,
this
you
would
just
apply
mean
to that. I'm
Medicare
very
for all?
impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than
I'm sorry, were you about to say that
Minnesota.
corruption is plundering America?
the Somali community have pillaged.
Oh
an
my
estimated
God,
$19
you're going to
billion
shit talk
from the
Somalis in the
American
State of the
taxpayer.
Union?
Information. And in actuality,
What the
the number is
fuck?
much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight,
Oh my
although
God.
started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing
He is an
the
embarrassment,
war on
Matty.
fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
Pretty much we need to switch all hospitals to a similar program as the VA. It works well, it's just not funded the way it should be. I mean, go figure. If we just fund a universal program for people to have medical care, it works well. Wow, all you have to do is fund it. Stop giving all the money to the insurers as middlemen. I remember that debate where the guy was like, wait, hold on. Just like, what do you mean if we tax Americans for health care, they'll pay less? What do you mean? That you just said that they're taxing Americans more. How are they paying less? I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
And lawlessness are the
What was
norm,
that?
not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration.
If we had universal
and
medical
open
care, we
borders,
just pay for it. Yeah.
problems
Next thing
right
after
here in the
Somalis and
USA.
Haitians, that guy was a
And it is
derp.
the
Most Americans
American
won't
people
complain
who
for a
pay the
$50
price
ER
in
bill.
higher
Yeah,
medical
right?
bills, car insurance,
I had to pay
rent,
$50 to go to the ER. That'd
taxes,
be
and perhaps
amazing.
most importantly, crime. We will take care of
I
this
remember
problem.
how
We're gonna take
terrified I was getting the medical bill for when my daughter was born.
care of it. Delilah,
We were uninsured at the time. You get rabies shots at the ER once is $1,000 for 5 shots.
Delilah Coleman
Wow.
was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer
American
plowed
healthcare
into
is
her
shameful.
stopped
Like,
car
it is the
traveling at
most
60
blatant,
miles
like,
an hour or more.
pro-corporate
Driver was an
thing
illegal
that we
alien
just wear
given
on our
by
face.
Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California.
Open borders
Doctors said
politicians.
Delilah would
Please
never be
define
able to walk
and
or
name
talk,
one.
have a good life.
Most people
wouldn't even be able to
don't
eat
pay to
again.
get rabies,
Against
Matty.
all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk.
The insurer was charged
she's here this evening with her dad,
$20,000.
Marcus, a
Oh my
fantastic
God.
man. Delilah,
What a
please.
scam
You are a great
everything
inspiration.
is.
Please stand up.
Jamie Joint Jones, which whistleblower are you talking about? I may have missed that news. And 97% of doctors hate the way it's run. Yeah, no shit. Joke's on you, my first rabies shots were paid by you guys. You were in the Peace Corps. Maddie, the freaking life you've lived. Stop showing off to everybody.
Many, if not most, illegal aliens do not speak English.
Jamie,
and
if you
cannot
could
read
give a
even the
link,
most
that'd be great.
basic road signs as to direction, speed, danger, or location. That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
Oh my God, I hate Republicans. Oh my God. Yeah, the Delilah Law. We're not going to give commercial driver's licenses to illegal immigrants. You know, that
you
thing they
probably saw
do,
at the White
that thing
House,
that
I
people
hosted
do,
a
the thing that all
ceremony
the states do, giving
Americans
commercial
who
driver's
lost
licenses
their
to illegal
treasured loved
immigrants.
ones to the
What?
scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to
Trump,
believe, actually.
very familiar with
In
the government betraying
2023,
the
a
people. Yep.
16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely. After
Somebody
being
remind me
stabbed
to just get some
25
like
times.
crimes committed
Elizabeth
by American
killer
citizens to pull out of a
was
hat
a
anytime that somebody
previously
brings up a
arrested
crime
illegal
committed
alien
by
who
an
had broken
immigrant.
in and brutally,
Like, what is the point of these
brutally
statistics we're trading?
the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers.
And
we're
Americans,
getting them
too.
the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
Aww.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room
I hate Trump
not only allowed
abusing the name
border
of
invasion
brutalized
to happen
children
before I got involved,
for his own
but
political
indeed they
gain
would do it
when this monster
all
has done
over
everything
again
that he's
if they ever
done.
had the chance. If they ever
That's
got elected, they
disgusting.
would open up those borders to
Thank you, Jamie.
some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great
Thank you,
Republican
Senator.
patriots in Congress.
Thank you, Senator Blumenthal, Senator Garcia, members of the committee. My name is Brian Schwank. I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution when I joined ICE on August 1st, 2021,
As we speak,
as an assistant chief counsel.
Democrats in this chamber
I followed
have
that
cut
oath
off all
for 4.5
funding for the
years,
Department of
working
Homeland
side by
Security.
side with
It's all
ICE
cut off.
officers.
All
And I
cut off.
followed it when I resigned
They have
on
instituted
February
another
13th,
Democrat shutdown, the first one
2026,
costing us
a
2
little over a
points
week ago, so
on
that I can speak to you
GDP.
today.
2 points we lost on GDP.
I am here
which
because I am
probably made them quite
duty-bound
happy, actually.
To report
Now
the
they have
legally required
closed
training
the
program at
agency
the ICE.
responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists
watch
and
that later.
murders. Tonight, I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a
I'm
hand to clean
demanding
it
the
up, but we have no
return
money.
of all the
Nobody's
federal
getting paid.
money
It's a
to
shame.
help
So you
people
have to
clean
think
up the
about it.
snow.
We have, in case you didn't know, a pretty large snowstorm out there.
Huh?
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans
Didn't
a
he
chance
fuck
to
up
see
FEMA?
clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight, I'm
Yeah, we do
inviting
not even
every
know half of what
legislator
he's done.
to join with
After
my
the NPR report
administration in
today, knowing
reaffirming
that
a
like they
fundamental
have
principle.
very
If
blatantly
you agree
removed
with this statement,
interviews with
then
victims that
stand
were
up and
accusing
show
Donald
your
Trump himself
support.
of crimes, we know that
First
those have been
duty of
intentionally excluded
the
from the
American
released
government
reports.
is to protect
released
American
Epstein files.
citizens, not illegal aliens.
Oh, is that the money that he wants back? Mom Donnie paying people? Did y'all see the pictures of the dog shit on the sidewalks after the snow melted? God. People are irresponsible with their animals. Get on with it. I'm sorry, I've forgotten what we were applauding. And when I say we, I mean half of the room. Everyone who is clapping deserves a child sent to Iran. Huh. Wait, can we take care of their children, please? Can we just send them to Iran? Yeah, right. Little pancakes. What the fuck? This is the channel where I apparently infamously said I would not kill baby Hitler because I don't kill children.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm
They
also
send the
asking
poor kids,
you
it's their turn.
to end
But
deadly
Little Pancakes, the
sanctuary
children didn't do
cities that
anything.
protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords,
Ooh, who's
murderers
popping
all
off
over
right
our
now?
country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, get him. Get him. USA, we hate immigrants. USA, we hate immigrants. Great, great. Yeah, thank you. Good Lord.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
No. God, no. God, no. God, why? Why? No. God, no. Why? Fucking Save America. That's the fucking voter suppression bill,
Stop
right?
illegal aliens and others who
Yes.
are unpermitted persons from voting.
Stop
in our
illegals
sacred
and
American
all married women from
elections.
voting.
Cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
The number of right-wing voters who think this means a driver's license is horrifying. And any dude who changed their name, yeah.
All voters must show.
I mean, when
proof
my
of
sister got married,
citizenship
she
in
and
order to
her husband chose a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a third last name. They chose a last name that was not shared by
mail-in ballots
neither of their
except
last
for
name.
illness, disability.
So I guess that would include him,
military,
too.
Or travel. None.
Thank you, Maddie. Nothing hurts democracy more
And this
than a
should be
liberal
an
white
easy
woman.
one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
That's not true. I know that one's not true without even having to look it up.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a
Or
lot.
Save America Act.
Bad
I'm
policy,
so used to
but
calling
nice
it the Voter
guy.
Suppression
Just said
Act.
they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but If you apply for that job,
Lasagna?
you need
What's
to
up?
show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card.
What's going on, Lasagna?
Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Here's something from Wisconsin Watch. Do 80% of Americans support voter ID? It's a little bit different of a question. That's not support for the Save America Act. Yes, polls show roughly 80% of Americans support requiring photo identification to vote. That's not the same thing. That is not the same
Why
thing.
would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things. You almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated, and their policy
Why would
is so
anybody
bad
want
that
to
the only way they can
keep
get
or
elected
shut
is
women
to
voters
cheat.
down?
And we're gonna
Why would
stop
anyone
it.
want
We
to
have
let women
stop it,
vote?
John. And here is one more opportunity to show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a
Oh
boy.
my God, we
hiding
are
it from her
demonizing
parents.
trans
Hard to
people in the
believe,
State of the
isn't it?
Union.
Before long, a
And not
confused
just in
Sage
passing.
ran away from home.
We are
after
taking a
she
segment out of the
was
State of the
found
Union
in a
address
horrific
to
situation in
demonize
Maryland.
trans
A
people.
left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
That poor person. She is trying not to look. Oh my God.
And thank you for your great
Oh,
bravery.
God,
And who
not
can believe
liberty.
that we
Oh,
would speak
God.
about things like this. 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd
Jimmy
say,
Dave Bowman can't
"What's
vote now. I
wrong
mean,
with him?"
Jimmy Don
now
Hamill.
we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from
Why
their
aren't
parents'
states
arms
letting
and transition them
adults abuse their
to a new
children?
gender
I don't
against the
understand.
parents.
Why
Well,
are
who would believe
why are
that
states
we've been
not
talking about
making schools
We
tell
must
abusive
ban it,
parents everything
and
about
we
their
must ban
children?
it immediately.
Vance's former names. Ah.
Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
Welcome to the State of the Union, where the other political party is crazy. Crazy.
Amazing.
What an amazing leader we have.
Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
And the other side stands and applauds. Oh my God.
No one cares more about protecting America's
Parents deserve
youth
to know
than
about
our
the litter box,
wonderful
Austin.
First lady, now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you believe it?
Back when I was talking to my
Who would've
MAGA
believed
coworker, like I had to explain
Over
to her that the
past
litter box
year,
thing wasn't
She
real.
has had an incredible impact.
I had to explain to her that the litter box
AI
thing wasn't real. He's acting
legislation,
like it's a pro
advancing
wrestling match.
landmark
I'm so
executive
tired
order
of
on
team
foster
sports and
care
politics.
And helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation.
Someday,
positioned
Melania,
to
you're going to have to
succeed
tell me
and
how you get
strongly
bipartisan
succeed in the
support.
future.
You have to tell me
Tonight, we
things.
welcome
I
two
will
young
get you to
people
talk to
whose
me.
lives reflect the
Talk to
First
me,
Lady's impact.
Melania.
Sierra
Hold my hand
Burns
in
and
public.
Everest Nevermont.
Melania
Thank
Trump,
you
the
both,
illegal
and
immigrant,
Melania,
the
thank
sex
you. I know how hard you work, so thank
sex
you.
trafficking victim, the Epstein victim, Melania Trump. Though I hate calling her a victim. Jeffy hit it first.
I'm very
Whoa.
proud to say that during my time in office,
We should
both
check the Epstein files for her
the first
name,
4
original
years,
and
and in
current.
particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and
You want to do
belief
that
in
live,
God.
Maddie?
Tremendous renewal.
I'm pretty sure Melania's been checked out in the Trump file, or I'm sorry, the Epstein file. Can we start calling them the Trump files? Y'all good with that?
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
had to do
on Twitch,
with
right.
my great friend, Charlie.
We'll look
Kirk,
for
the
Melania
great
in the
man,
Trump
great
files.
man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered.
What about Rudy?
By an assassin.
He was already outed in
and
Borat
martyred,
too.
Really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
Oh, Erica Kirk, look at it. She's such a sad, grieving widow. Oh my God. What a monster.
Thank you, Erica. Been through a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
We must reject political violence of any kind, says the guy who told people to forcibly remove someone from his rallies,
We love
saying
religion,
that he would pay for
and we
their
love
legal bills.
bringing it back. And
Says
it's
the
coming
guy who
back
called
at
for the
levels that
execution
nobody
of Democratic
ever thought
lawmakers for
possible.
saying that
Beautiful thing to see.
soldiers
Above
should
all,
not
unleashing
should
America's promise
disobey
requires keeping
unlawful
our
orders.
communities safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders
what, Erica
continue
Kirk's
to be
frowny
released
face?
by pro-crime
She's not even a good enough
Democrat
actress for Dallas
politicians again
or
and
Knots
again.
Landing. I don't know what either of those
We're
things are.
honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zuretska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman.
Okay, Trump, stop
Irina
calling
fled
children beautiful. Please stop.
War-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina.
It's been many
And
years
by the
since I've
way,
heard of
what's going
Dallas,
on
Maddie
with
Holmes.
Charlotte? Last summer,
I don't know why I just called you by your full
23-year-old
username. That was
was
weird.
riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through
We're not on
no
a first-name
cash
basis
bail,
anymore, Maddie
stood
Holmes.
up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people
Ooh, you're in trouble.
on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened
I
criminal.
got you, Maddie. I
set
got you.
free
She
to
is a
kill
shitty
in
actress.
America, came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
What group is he attacking? What group is he using a child's death to attack now? No one will ever forget the look of terror on the murder victim's face as she was killed. Is this a confession?
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
Says the man who pardoned 1,600 people who broke into Congress, many of whom pled guilty to violently beating police officers.
Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success, New Orleans, Louisiana, big success, and our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
I'm still loving when he said our enemies are scared. They're just like little, our enemies are scared, our allies are scared,
In fact,
Americans are
crime in
scared.
Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so
Her
proud.
rank was going to be lifted.
But the very next
Little
day,
pound
she
cakes,
was
is that the
on
terminology?
patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Evalie. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She
Guys,
was a
I
great
think we're
person. I
going
saw
to
reports on
we're
her
going to
that
get through
never
this whole
see
State of the
anything
Union
like it.
without an aneurysm, without him shitting his pants. I don't think we're going to get a good show out of this. Just complete embarrassment of our country, that's all. Sounds like he just admitted to hiring that shooter.
So sorry. Thank you very much. She's a great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf.
I wish that like
The
I could
terrorist shot
make this
Andrew in the
person
head,
never talk about young women
and
again.
no one thought he could possibly
I
make
don't
it.
like those words coming out of his mouth.
The two of them,
It makes me
Sarah
severely
and
uncomfortable every
both
single
shot
time.
violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it.
No matter what the
They weren't even
context is, it
given a
does not
chance,
matter.
Except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night, and she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone, but his mother said,
I saw
no,
Vosh's
Mr.
title for
President,
like
Andrew
his
will be
stream
fine.
tonight.
He's
It's like
going to make it.
pedophile
I've never
gives
seen
State of the
anyone
Union
like him.
address.
He was given almost no chance.
A little
She
bit
said,
more
"I have
extreme
no
than I
doubt,
go
sir,
for with
he's
my
going to
titles,
be
but
okay."
yep,
This
the
was
substance is
the
correct.
conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, "Sir, he will be okay." The doctors didn't understand what she was saying, and after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melody? She turned out to be right.
All right. That's behind your ear, a quarter? Oh, a blood capsule? What are you talking about? What? Me? Them? What?
amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met.
Okay.
With God's help, Andrew has
I still
battled
love
back
that
from
this is the
edge
most
of death,
recent
and
email that
we're
Jeffrey
talking
Epstein
about the
received.
edge of
This
death.
is a great way to
On his
open
way to
jmail.world.
miraculous
You're dead.
recovery. He's got a little
LOL.
work
Good
to
riddance.
do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a
Okay.
good-looking guy.
Looking
nice
up
to see you. Thanks, Andrew.
Melania.
Thank you very much.
Nope. Nope. There we go.
So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom.
Some
with the
journalists
award
working
created
on
by
a
our
lead
late, great
on a
President
Melania
George
boyfriend.
Washington himself. It's called The Purple Heart.
I think I want to go reverse. Can I do reverse date order? This is 2019. Let's see what happens if we go before 2017. (2010). This is just an article.
We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia.
Anybody gonna hunt Melania's name with me?
Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people said the Prime Minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo,
The Prime
and
Minister
Serbia,
of Pakistan would have died
Israel
if not
and
for
Iran,
Donald Trump.
Egypt
Okay.
and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner
Sweet
for
Pea,
your
thanks
help.
for your
Thank you,
message.
Steve. Thank you,
Actually,
Jared.
plans changed again, and I am now on my way back to New York. I leave again on Friday, so I still do not think I have time to see you, sadly. I will try and call, though. Keep well. Dear G, how are you? Nice story about Jeffrey in New York Mag. You look great
And
on
I
the
also
picture.
want to
I know
thank
you
the
are
man
very
they
busy
report
flying all
to,
over the world. How's Palm
Secretary
Beach?
of
I cannot
State
wait to go down. Give me a
Marco
call when
Rubio.
you're
Thank
back
you.
in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania. 2002. Here's a lovely note from Melania to Ghislaine Maxwell in 2002. Hi, LeBron James. Okay.
People like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in
Maddie,
government.
did you
I
see
think
this
the next
email?
one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way, right, Marco? You have done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever.
I think Marco Rubio will go down in history as the best Secretary of State ever. Sorry you had to talk to a relative over something
Under
personal.
the
Can you put it in the
ceasefire I
Discord? Oh,
negotiated,
sure.
every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that?
I think I need another channel for sharing links during stream that isn't strictly for the debate.
Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead, and those
From
parents
2002.
who had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were
Interesting.
living.
Here is
It was
a
an amazing period of time.
redacted name.
He became back, and when we got all of
what's
the
happening?
living hostages
Why are
back,
these
and many,
links
many
not
before
opening?
them, but I always said those last 20 are going to
There
be
we go.
very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back, but we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do.
From
Going through
unknown
bodies all over.
to Jeffrey
Passing up
Epstein. I simply cannot believe this. So
100
this was
bodies sometimes
immediately
for each
following
one
the
that they
2024
found.
election.
Tough job.
I simply
And,
cannot believe this story. No one
they
believed.
finally
No
got
one
it
called
back
it.
to
We all thought she'd
27.
win. You must be happy
And then
though. I remember
Steve and
flying back
Jared,
with
they got
Donald
it
on his
back to
plane.
28.
The first
They
weekend I
found
went to
all
visit you in
28.
Florida
Nobody thought that
was the
was
weekend he met
possible, but we did
Melania,
it.
and he kept on coming
I
out of the
remember
bedroom
the
saying, "Wow, what a hot piece of
family of the
ass."
28th.
Nuts.
They
Anyway,
were so
hope you're enjoying Saudi.
grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible.
So the
to be.
first
They
time
had their
Donald
boy
Trump
back.
met
The
Melania,
mother
according
said,
to this
"Sir, we
person,
have our boy
was when he
back."
kept coming in and
What a
out of the
period of
bedroom
time
at
that
Jeffrey
was, but we
Epstein's
got 'em all
place.
back, so thank you both very much.
Right?
Great job.
Yep. At Jeffrey Epstein's place, calling Melania a hot piece of ass. Holy shit. Holy shit. Maddie, thank you for telling
And
me to
we're
look for
working
this.
very hard to end
What
the
the
ninth
fuck?
war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think
What
about
the fuck?
25,000 soldiers are dying a month. A war which would have never happened if I were president. Would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's
There's a
nuclear
streamer who's going
weapons
page by
program
page
with
with
an
the Epstein
attack
files
on
and having
Iranian
everyone listed
soil
in
known
it.
as
Yeah. I hear there are a lot of
Operation
people trying to make it
Midnight
big,
Hammer.
going through the Epstein files on like TikTok and Twitch and stuff. Sounds like he's doing a pretty good job of it. Maddie, you told me to look for her, and here the fuck she is, an Epstein
For
victim.
decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Many decades.
Like, this story makes it
Since
sound like
they
he's
seized
fucking
control
reporting
of
in.
that proud nation 47
Like, hey,
years ago,
thank
the
you for
regime
this.
and its murderous
She's
proxies
great.
have
The
spread nothing but terrorism and
the
death
article you
and
have
hate.
sold me is great. Thank
They've
you.
killed and maimed thousands of American service members and
You're guessing she's one of
hundreds
those victim
thousands
types?
and even millions of people.
What, the ones who then turned
with what's
into
called
perpetrators?
roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb.
Where she started to
We took
engage in
out
the business and
Soleimani.
recruitment
I
side
did
too?
that
Yep,
during my
yep, yep.
first term. Had a huge impact.
I don't really care, do
He was
you?
the father of the roadside bomb.
I mean, she's got the look of a broken
And
human
just
being.
over
Yeah.
the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like,
I mean,
32,000
Maddie, do I need to?
protesters.
Do you want to look for more
32,000
Melania?
protesters
Because
in
I
their
think we
own
found what
country.
we were talking about.
They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach
I forgot what was her
the United States of
original last
America.
name?
After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program. In
Man, how did they
particular,
handle the Epstein
nuclear
part of the
weapons.
Melania
Yet they
documentary?
continue starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never
Nothing.
have a nuclear weapon.
Nothing before
My
2017, at least.
preference,
Nothing with that last name. Loss.
my preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never
Nothing.
allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen.
I forgot that Epstein made his name
no nation should ever
pedophiles
doubt
in the
America's
mass Trump
resolve.
emails.
We have the most powerful military on
This
earth.
offer
I
is for
rebuilt
you,
the military in my
pedophiles.
first term. We're going to continue
What a
to do
funny
so.
guy.
Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this
Melanesia.
great power that we built together. It's
Nope.
really called Peace Through Strength, and it's been very, very effective. So thanks to Republican in Congress.
All
who are
good. It's
investing that
apparently the
record
best-selling
number
book in the world right now. I've sold $1 million
have
in
no choice
translation rights advances in the
United
past
States
48
Armed
hours. Also,
Forces.
Ari Emanuel was
Also
hustling
creating
me
a lot of
to be the
jobs, but we're not
movie/TV
even doing it
agent
for
on the
that
book,
reason.
but then he decided just to buy
Because
the
as I
rights
said, we have more
himself for
jobs,
$1 million
more people
bucks to do a
working today
series,
than ever before
holding
in the
up
history of our
his
country.
shithole countries
And
comment.
NATO countries are
His
friends
I will
and
sign
allies.
whatever
They
is
are.
put
They're
in
our
front of me
friends and
clearly
they're
shows
our
cracks in
allies
his
that
mental
just
state.
agreed at my very
Transcripts could drive him
strong
over the
request
edge if the Melania story
to
doesn't
pay
come
5% of
The
GDP
Melania
for
story-
military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying.
out.
We were
Transcripts
paying
could
almost all
drive
of
him
theirs.
over the edge if the Melania
Now they're
story
paying
doesn't come
5
out.
as opposed to not paying 2.
Epstein was expecting some story about Melania to come out at some point.
And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily with one meeting.
Achilles heel, Melania,
big difference between
transcript.
2%
Melania
that's
also
not paid.
focused on
We were
dates of
paying
porn star before
the
birth
fate
of
of many
Baron
of
or
them. Very
after.
few were paid up.
They also have 2 army
Now
people
5%
escorting her
they're
kids
paid.
to school.
And everything
Her to
we
kids'
send over
school.
to
Please note,
Ukraine
the information
is sent
contained in
through
this
NATO, and they
communique.
pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently. And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776.
Looks like Michael Wolff actually look up shithole countries. Okay. It looks like Michael Wolff expected there to be a story about Melania having a boyfriend.
You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things.
Lead on a
money.
Melania
much more
boyfriend?
money than
Yeah,
people
that keeps
understand.
coming up.
Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got
Bondi?
the money, and it was $1,775, and they wanted my approval. And I said, what's the number? $1,775. I said, wait a minute. For one more dollar, we can have $1,776. It's going to I said, we're going to figure that. I never asked anybody if we could afford it. One more dollar, I said $1,776. And I said, that's good. And I'll tell you what, our military, that was 4 months ago, our military, I never see a person in the military that doesn't
It's just the
thank me for it. So
same
we're
thread
honored to do it.
on
They deserve
shithole
it.
countries.
And
Yeah, it was Michael Wolff, yeah.
1776, it was great. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen.
Bondi.
You know, the firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen. We're also... We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts
This is something
of
Rich
Mexico,
Barnett always
really large
handled.
parts of Mexico,
Can you please coordinate?
have been controlled
I think
by
he would
murderous
call
drug cartels.
Steinway, and there is a
That's why I
certain tuner
designated
who always
these
comes to our
cartels as
house.
foreign
I'm
terrorist
sure Rich can
organizations,
fill
and
you
I
in.
declared illicit fentanyl
Morning,
as
Merwin.
a
Hope you had a
weapon
nice
of mass
weekend. Jeffrey would like
destruction.
his piano tuned this week before he returns. Is that code? Google Michael Wolff. He's all over the fucking thing. He and Epstein
And
communicated
with our
like
new
nobody else.
military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go
He was,
fishing anymore.
what does that mean, Maddie? Epstein was
We've
known
also
for
taken
having a
down
piano?
one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January,
Rich Barnett mentioned as someone whose preference for a piano tuner is being considered. Jeffrey Epstein described as very picky, likely referring to a person whose piano needs tuning. What the fuck is this?
in January, elite American
fuck?
warriors carried out one of the most
This
complex,
is not how people talk
spectacular
about
feats of
a piano
military
tuner.
competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign
Merwin de la
leaders, I won't
Cruz
tell you
mentioned
who
as a
called me,
piano
and they
tuner.
said,
Pondi
"Very
Piano, the
impressive,
entity
very
that will be coming to tune the
They
piano.
couldn't believe. They all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie.
Is this
No,
just
it's
about him
great
having a
fighting
piano,
force.
Maddie?
I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby because we did that. My baby. It's becoming so important.
Thanks, appreciate it. I also appreciate you wanting to run with it, but it scares me. I don't want anyone to get in trouble over something like piano tuning. Not worth it. Like, this isn't normal. Who talks about piano tuning like this? Thanks, appreciate it.
America's
I also
armed
appreciate you
forces
wanting to run with it, but it
overwhelmed
scares me. I don't
all
want anyone to get in
defenses
trouble
and
over something
utterly
like piano
defeated
tuning.
enemy.
Not worth it.
Good fighters. To end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice.
Thanks, Les. I called Rich B and he said he would have to do some digging and get back to me. I have a feeling he's not going to. Maybe if it came from you, he'll be more willing to help.
And
More
this
willing
was
to
an
help with piano
absolutely
tuning.
colossal victory for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning.
I will send him an
for the
email
people
now. He
of
should have record
Venezuela.
of it. I'll
We're
also ask
working
Bella if she
closely
has
with the
record
new
of it.
president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash
Okay.
extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly.
What
They
I
really did suffer.
doesn't make
With
sense to
us
me,
tonight
Maddie. I don't
is
know what the hell.
Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved
Bondi Beach,
Uncle
Bondi
Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces. and
Google
thrown into the
piano?
regime's
What do you mean, Maddie?
really infamous prison
Okay,
in
I'm going to
Caracas.
Google piano.
Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She
Get virtual
feared for her
piano.
own
Play the
life
best
also.
online piano keyboard.
But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of
What do
that
you?
vile
Why are you
prison
calling
and
me a
released
dork,
hundreds
Maddie?
of
You told me to
political
Google in
prisoners
the
already,
Epstein files.
with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Let's see. Rich has organized Steinway to come and tune the piano tomorrow. Okay. Greetings, the piano bench has arrived. Piano music to the island. I did it? I don't believe you. I don't believe I said Google in the Epstein files. I don't believe you. Jeffrey says he wants to take piano
good
music
time.
with him to the island when
Nice
he
to have you
goes.
back,
He wants to
Enrique.
make sure it gets on the plane. I will remind
There were
Jeffrey
many
he wants
heroes on
piano
that
music to the
January raid
island
to
tomorrow
capture
morning, and
Maduro.
will CC
Really
y'all as
great
well.
heroes.
Not sure when he plans to
It
get
was
to the
very
island.
dangerous. They knew
Last
we
I
were
heard it
coming.
could be this
They were all
Saturday,
set.
July 7th.
But the deeds of one
He wants to
warrior
take
that
piano
night will
music
live
on the plane.
forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor.
What the fuck does
Chief
that mean?
Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight
That's
lead
not how
in
people
the
talk about
cockpit
pianos.
of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful,
He wants to take piano
powerful
music with him to the
helicopter.
island.
It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American
What?
warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife
Yeah,
Amy
it seems
had
like a
blessed
pizza
with
code
holy
thing.
water
It
before he
really
left.
does.
She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major
Like,
military installation.
they're using a bunch of like
protected
actual
by thousands
piano
of soldiers
names,
and guarded by
and
Russian
I'm wondering
and
if
Chinese
they are
military technology.
code for
How did
something.
that work out? Not too good.
Because it seems like sometimes there's like it seems like some people
While
like if it
preparing
were
to
code,
land
if it were
enemy
code,
machine guns
it seems
fired
like
from
some
every
people
angle,
understand how to
and
use
Eric
it
was hit very
and
badly
actually
in the
talk
leg
like they're
and
talking
hip.
about a piano. And it
One
sounds like other
bullet
people don't know what
after
the fuck they're
another.
doing, and
He
they don't know how to
absorbed 4
communicate as if they're actually talking
agonizing
about a
shots,
piano.
shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was
The
vital to
store is located on
successful
Piano
helicopter
Row.
flight,
Lots of other stores located
Like
in the
I said,
same
the most
area, but the
important
store
part
claims
of
to be
flying a
the only
helicopter
authorized dealer of
to
Yamaha
deliver the many
pianos in New
commandos
York.
who would capture and detain Maduro
What?
was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine guns
That's
stood
not
right
normal.
in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter
Reminder
with
to
all
take
of those
piano
lives
music
and
with you to
souls
the
face
island.
the enemy and let his gunners eliminate
Remind
the
me
threat.
tomorrow.
Turn the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only
J.E.
after
says he wants to
safely
go to
landing the
Yamaha
helicopter
Piano at
with
4
all the
o'clock.
warriors aboard
Jojo says he doesn't know where
in
it
the
is.
exact right spot,
Karina
which was
is to meet
vital
him
to the
there, and
mission.
she
Probably
says
would have
he mentioned it on.
maybe cancel the
It is on
mission if that didn't
57th. Do
happen.
you know where he is talking about by
Eric
any
told
chance?
his co-pilot, also wounded but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out.
Remind me who Leslie
The
Groff
success
is?
of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was
boy.
unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep
Okay.
on flying. And
Remind me to
landing.
take piano music
people knew
to
what
the
was
island.
happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood
How did
pouring
we
down
just
the
stumble
aisle.
upon piano shit?
Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy, Eric, and Amy. Come on
Yes,
in.
please do. This guy comes to the house and is familiar with J.E.'s piano. I know, it just seems weird that we just stumbled upon weird piano shit. No, we used this company when I was at the Carlisle. I would hate to call Rich B for this, but if you say he only likes the previous tuner, then I will find out. If he only likes the previous piano tuner, I'm very picky about my piano tuners. Piano tuner going to 2 for the piano. Piano tuner wants payment
So
of
we have a
$160
surprise.
today
Eric and Amy.
from
In
Leslie Groff.
recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant
160 sounds like
Officer
what he would pay the
Slover
girls.
with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Piano at 71st has been tuned by David Ellenson. Okay, that sounds like a legit... I don't know, man. Yeah, see, what the fuck is this? Why are these redacted? Why are redacted people here talking about pianos? As of date, there is the orange sofa, 2 green leather chairs, 2 pillars, which have the 2 sculptures which are presently on the floor, sitting on top of them, desk, chair, and rug. Wants it to be a place to sleep, have set up pillows, blankets, AC to be kept off. He wants to order new lamps, but as of date, nothing further. Is he going to get another piano? Pianos to be moved to the hangar. Okay, that sounds like real stuff. Monique has arranged for the piano to be tuned again on October 10th. Based on the current piano
Well, thank
delivery
you very
schedule to
much,
Tropical
Eric
Medley,
and Amy.
piano may not
Great
be
get
able to make
know
this
you.
week's
I met
Tropical
with them
Sailing.
and with a lot of their fellow
Piano
warriors at
may
Fort
not
Bragg
be able to
recently.
make this
You know,
week's
there's the name
Tropical
Fort Bragg.
Sailing.
We have it back. We brought it back. We won
Therefore,
the First
will be
World
scheduled
War
to,
with it, the
to
Second World
sail
War with it, and then
Wednesday
they
next
decided
week
to change the name.
for an arrival
So
date
we
of
changed
Saturday,
it back.
June 16th, with the
Everybody
ability to
wanted
clear
to
on
change
Monday,
back,
June
yeah.
18th.
And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House. And
I guess
Eric
that
will be
sounds like
there.
a real thing too. Who is this, Monique?
Thank you.
I don't know. This one sounds like actual piano shit. Okay. We'll look. LSJ LLC.
Thank you, Eric.
Monique works
big
for
one.
Epstein.
Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II,
Yep.
Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952.
Yeah, I think that one. This one is an
Royce
actual
was
piano.
in the
I'm pretty sure.
dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet
Okay,
fighter
who else were we
planes.
looking for? Ellison?
It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition
FYI,
he
I just heard
deserves.
confidentially from Amelia
was a
Huggins,
legend
my
long
former
before
Origins
this
exec
evening.
director, 1 hour
Royce,
ago, the
please
ASU
stand up,
terminated
and I
her
will ask
employment
the
today,
First Lady of
which I
the
find
United
virtually
States
unbelievable. To my
to
knowledge, they
present
did not
Captain
talk
Royce
to any of her
Williams with his
supervisors
Congressional
or those
Medal
senior people
of
who she
Honor.
worked with. I can only think that they have done this to somehow solidify a perceived case against me. In any case, I thought you should know. It may impact upon the appeal in some way, which is why I'm letting you know, and I am going to assume that she's going to sue the university. Okay. Where does Ellison come into this? Okay. I'm so frustrated and disappointed to hear that, though I'm not surprised. I was rereading Ellison's OEI report today and noted that footnote 38 indicates that OEI was investigating Amelia for the failure to report issue, and there were a lot of unfair and biased comments in both Ellison's report and Kinney's letter about her. Seems like ASU had just decided heads were going to roll no matter what the evidence showed. Huh. Good morning, Dr. Krause. The purpose of this email is to provide you with notification of the specific allegations that have been raised against you during OEI's investigation. The allegations that are known at this time included, but are not limited to, unwelcome comments of a sexual nature, gender-based comments, conduct of a sexual nature including but not limited to touching, unprofessional interactions with students, employees of the Origins Project, and attendees at various conferences, failure to report after an employee expressed concern about a donor. Good morning, Aaron. Thank you for your note. I have a few questions. I still haven't received the transcript of my last meeting with Naima, which she indicated in her email of February 20th she would provide me at that time. Has this been sent? In order to better prepare for our meeting, I have a few questions about what you wrote. I am surprised by the list you provided and confused by the statement that the allegations known at this time include, but are not limited to, just before you provide a list of general allegations. Does this mean that these are the ones you are considering? Also, do these comprise complaints made to the university or also allegations that appeared online? If a combination, could you
Thank you,
describe which
Royce,
is
and
which?
thank you,
What is the
Eric.
policy regarding treating online
I've
allegations,
always
tweets,
wanted the
etc.? Is there a
Congressional
policy
Medal
regarding
of
the
Honor, but I
university's
was
jurisdiction
informed I'm
in
not allowed
responding
to
to
give it
such
to
and what my
myself, and I
rights
wouldn't
are
know why
with
I'd
regard
be
to such?
taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you.
Okay. What's up, Elaney?
Thank you. 250
What did he say,
years
Athena?
is a long
I've
time
been in the
life of a
Epstein files while
nation,
he's been talking.
But in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the
Is he almost
gallery
done?
this evening took their first breaths one
I don't want to
century
do this much
ago.
longer.
100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant.
Did you guys enjoy when they
Thomas
deported an
Jefferson
American
drew
citizen
his
with
last
cancer?
breath.
No.
Just a single long
No.
human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the
He was
heroes
talking
who
about how
stand
he's not
among
allowed to
us
gift himself the
tonight.
Congressional Medal of Honor.
Everything
Oh,
our
Jesus
nation
Christ.
has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those
He
brief
got the
chapters,
FIFA
Americans
Peace
built
Award.
this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history.
I know it was a
Americans
joke,
ventured
Elaney,
out
but I don't
across
want
the
to.
daunting
I don't
and
want to
dangerous
answer that
continent.
with a joke
We
answer.
carved paths through an
Any Dick
unforgiving
Cheney fans in
wilderness,
here?
settled a boundless frontier and tamed the beautiful but very,
Are you
very
talking about the
dangerous
his penchant
Wild
for
West.
accidentally shooting people?
From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies. And we liberated
The FIFA
millions
Peace
from
Award,
the
which is a
chains
totally
of
real
fascism,
award that they
communism,
definitely
oppression, and
didn't make
terror.
up just for a child.
Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum
No, it's more
and
pathetic.
steel.
It's an adult
And then
human
we
being.
launched mankind into the stars on rockets.
What about your boy
powered by
Henry
sheer
Kissinger? What,
American
Elaney, what's
will
going on?
and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world.
Elaney
All
just
of this
enjoys
and so
lightly
much more
trolling.
is the enduring
That is
legacy,
Elaney's source of
unmatched
entertainment.
glory of the hardworking patriots
Elaney's
who
not bad.
built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs
No,
courage,
I
daring,
don't
vision,
want no
and
drug.
inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God
Damn right I
needs
did.
a nation
Damn
to
right I
work
did.
his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer.
I can't believe that
dream
the
too
worms in
bold
his
for
skin are
us to
propping his
chase,
body up enough to
No
continue to speak
horizon
this
too
long.
distant for us to claim.
The
For our
evil
destiny
warlock
is
magic,
written by the hand
I would have
of
expected to
Providence,
wear off by now.
and
How
these
can he
first
keep going for 2 hours?
250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan.
I expect him to
from the
rupture at some
sun-kissed
point, and we're
shores
just going to
of
get an
Florida
Oogie
to the
Boogie
endless
situation.
fields of the Dakotas.
He's just going to be
From the
full of bugs and
historic streets
worms.
of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital.
He does seem to be
Washington,
listening to the
D.C.
left. He's
The
struggling.
golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of
the
liberty
Oogie
and
Boogie Man.
independence still burns in the heart of every
Liddy Bruz,
American
blink twice if
patriot.
Halliburton has you at
And
gunpoint.
our
We'll come save
future
you.
Will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and
But
more
he's got the entire
glorious
right
than
feeding him those
ever
good drugs to keep
before.
him alive.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
All right. What an embarrassment. We didn't even get anything fun out of it. It just sucked. He said some horrendous shit. He attacked Somali immigrants in the State of the Union. He demonized trans people in the State of the Union. He called the other political party of the United States crazy and said they were destroying the country in the State of the Union. Yeah, we found some interesting shit in the Epstein files. I have no doubt in my mind now that Melania was a victim. No doubt at all. I also have some questions about pianos. I don't know what the fuck's going on with pianos. All right. Unless something actually horrendous happens tomorrow, we'll be back to working tomorrow to get some more shit done, actually being productive. What about pianos? There is some weird talk about pianos in the Epstein files. Like, it's really confusing. It seems mixed in with some actual talk about pianos, but there was some not normal talk about pianos. Look up pizza? No thanks. I guess, but could you just choose not to be gay? Said Trump, I think, one time. I love Maddie. We found some emails that reference pianos. Yes, we did. Some very weirdly worded emails. Okay, so back to being productive tomorrow. We're going to keep working on, I don't know, Constitution, Declaration, bullshit like that. Stuff we care about. I'm afraid of piano tuning. I'm afraid of somebody getting in trouble for piano tuning. Okay. Back to it tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. It'll be back to like being a late stream. Probably like 10:30 at the earliest. I am trying to move them a little bit earlier, and by 10:30 I mean 10:30 Central. That way we can get more done, and I can still get a reasonable amount of rest. Okay, well, I love you guys. I'm Know Nothing Attorney. I know nothing, so you can too, because it's only in embracing that we know nothing that we can actually learn anything. And that's what I aim to do here. Every time I'm here live with you guys, I want to learn from you, and I hope that you can learn alongside me. Yes, Central is 1 hour behind Eastern. It is the best time zone, objectively. Nice. As always, I'm proud of you. I don't need to know you personally for that to be real. It's true, and you deserve to hear it. If only because life is hard, it's always been hard, and it always will be hard. The way you face each and every single day, the way you do, is remarkable. So you guys stay remarkable, as you do every day, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow night. Yeah, what the fuck? What is that? Okay, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a good day. Get some good rest. Hopefully nothing crazy happens tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.